Welcome everyone to another episode of Mindful Breaks. Today I'll be focused on the quads, the glutes and the core just a little bit. So let's without any further ado, let's begin. So take your shoes off, socks off, ground yourself to the ground, to the floor of your room, through the feet, the full spread of your toes, spread them out, don't clench them in. I'm going to turn to the side for today, just so that you can see what I'm actually doing from the side, from my profile. So, sitting up nice and straight and tall, I want you to shuffle slightly towards the end of your chair. Your feet are probably 1 fist width apart, toes pointing forward. I want your spine to be nice and tall and straight. Your gaze is looking straight ahead. Palms gently resting on your thighs. On an inhalation, I want you to raise those arms up above your head. Bring the palms of your hands together. And as you exhale, bring those hands to your heart center. So let's do that one more time. Inhale. Hands up over your head. Palms of your hands together. Hands to your heart center. Now I'm going to add something slightly differently this time. So as you inhale, raise your arms above your head, palms together. But this time, as you exhale, I want you to drop your torso over your thighs and let your head hang down. Let your arms hang down. They can touch the floor. If that doesn't feel so good, you can hold opposite elbows. Then either placing your hands on your thighs or using your core, slightly engage your core, lift your torso back up, inhale, arms up above your head, palms together, hands to your heart center. Now let's do that one more time. So inhale, hands up to the ceiling, palms of your hands together, and gently bend over, torso over your quads, hang your head down. Fingertips gently resting on the floor. And then take an inhalation, and as you exhale, slowly walk your hands to the left. And as you inhale, walk your hands back to center again. And as you exhale, walk your hands to the right this time. And as you inhale, walk your hands back to center. Then exhale that breath. And then on an inhalation, we're going to lift our torso up again, hands up to the ceiling, palms of your hands together to your heart center. Now, next we're going to do a little exercise. We're going to start working our quads just a little bit more. Standing up off your chair, we're just using the chair as support. You can sit down there if you feel you need to, but let's try and stay off the chair just a little bit. But please, if you're starting to clench your jaw or screw up your face, just use the chair. You're not going to get a special prize for forcing your body anyway. Be gentle to your body, listen to it, know where it needs to go. So, your feet are about fist width apart, toes are pointing forward, you're standing nice and tall. You're allowing your body to take on its natural curves. So on an inhalation, I want you to raise your arms above your head, palms of your hands together to your heart center. Now place your hands on your hips and then push your hips back, almost as if you're about to sit on the chair, but you're not going to. You're still keeping your spine nice and straight and tall. Have a look at your knees. Make sure your knees aren't over your toes, but they're back. Your knees are sort of as close to on top of your ankles as you possibly can get. In this position, so we're going to stay there and then slowly come back, standing straight and tall again. So let's do that one more time. As we inhale, we're pushing our hips back, checking that our knees are way back, away from our toes, not over our toes. Then as we exhale, we're going to swing our arms up and forward, fingers pointing forward. If this is too much for your shoulders, just place them at your heart center. Then you're going to bring your palms together, hands at your heart center, and slowly standing back up again. So let's do that one more time. So you decide where your hands are going to be. You're going to sit back, push your hips back. See if you can go down a little lower this time without touching the chair. Actually, I'll move the chair back a little bit. Then as you exhale, I want you to raise your arms up. Arms next to your ears. Try not to hunch your shoulders. Try and move them away from your ears as best you can. And then bring your palms together at your heart center, standing up. Now we're going to put those two together. You can use the chair or you can follow me. I'll do the chair first and then I'll do the second one differently. So, standing straight and tall, hands at your heart center, sitting back, pushing your hips back. Check that your knees aren't over your toes once more. See if you can sit down a little lower. Then as you exhale, arms up. And then if you need to, you can sit on the chair and take a nice deep inhalation. And as you exhale, drop your torso over your quads, hang your head down. And then as you inhale, you're raising your arms up, lifting your torso up and standing back up, palms together to your heart center. So let's do that one more time, but without the chair maybe. So let's push our hips back. So we're inhaling, pushing our hips back, checking that our knees aren't over our toes. As we exhale, we're going to raise our arms up next to our ears. We're going to take a nice deep inhalation and see if we can sit down a little lower. Then we're going to place our hands at our heart center and roll our torso over our quads. Let our head, our torso hang down. Fingertips can touch the floor or you can hold opposite elbows. Then on an inhalation, raise your arms up above your head again, torso up, palms together to your heart center. Okay, so that was really quick. You can carry on at your own pace if you need. It's really good to work these big, strong muscles. It gives us that fire, that energy we need to get through the day. Keeps us warm. There's so many benefits of it. So try and do this practice at least every day if you can. So because we've used our quads just a little bit, we're going to stretch them. So what I'd like you to do is to take your left ankle, place it on your right thigh. Your spine is still nice and straight and tall. You're going to place your hands, one on your foot and one on your knee. Try and push that knee out to the side as best you can. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And as we exhale, keeping our spine nice and straight and tall, we're going to see if we can get our chest as close to our leg as possible. And then just hold that stretch there for a few breaths. Remember, check that you are actually breathing, you're not holding your breath. And then coming back up, let's do it on the other side. So gently place that left foot down, bring your right ankle up onto your left thigh. Place one hand on the knee, one hand on your foot. See if you can push out that knee to the side just a little bit. So once again, keeping your spine straight and tall. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can get that chest a little closer to your lower leg. And hold. Are you breathing? And sitting back up again. Gently place that foot back on the floor. Well done, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the day. Hopefully that's given you a little bit of heat, a little bit of fire to your inner fire, and it will give you the energy to keep going during the day. Namaste, everyone.